Squashed. 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 It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl, kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
It's cuck time. Ball washers. All ball washers. We're doing it. We're having it. It's Cumia'S Cucks, everybody. Welcome to the program. Please put your feet up, relax, grab some popcorn. Do what you do, because I'm a survivor. That's right, everybody. I almost lost my life today. I'll tell you the story right after this. Welcome to the show. It's the Mud Shark, the Man in Black, the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida. Full effect. Thunderstorms galore here in Tampa. Actual thunder. But I'm here to tell the tale. I survived. I was leaving the bank, had a meeting with my finance guy, and when I rode my bike to the bank, it's not that far away. I rode my bike everywhere. Very, very, very open to that. And it looked like it was gonna rain. I checked my app. It says it wasn't gonna rain till 4:30 today. Now it's at 5 p.m. And I said, okay, I'll be fine. And I leave the bank and everything's pitch black. The clouds are pitch black. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, can I make it home? Like, how far away is the bank from my house? Let me pull it up real quick. Just give you an idea. Nobody cares. But you're going to care. It's 1.4 miles away. My bank. So, anyways, I said, I'll be okay. I start walking into the bike rack, my bike locked up. Thunder literally hits right in front of my bike from the sky. Like came down, thunder. I saw thunder right in front of my bike. I was like, what the fuck? I've never been that close to thunder. It's like this thunder right here. I've never been that close to thunder. I almost got hit by thunder. But the good Lord is watching over the Z-Man, the mud shark. He's like, you got to do Cumia'S Cucks today. You can't die. You can't go to the hospital. You have an obligation to expose the Clintons of comedy. So right now, I want to thank the Lord, Jesus Christ, God, for saving my life today. He's like, you got work to do. It's not your time. You'll see your mom and your grandparents at a later date. So thank you so much, God, for not striking me with lightning. That would be an awful way to die. I mean, you could survive lightning, right? I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't get struck by lightning. That's all I care about right now. But we're here and we're doing it. I just had lunch. I'm burping again. I had beans. Ugh. Back on the diet. I tell you what, I may have stumbled upon this. It kind of came together one day. But I think I invented this. Black beans, brown rice, avocado, with mushrooms. I know it sounds weird. Portobello mushrooms. Obviously, with balsamic dressing and in the oven for 25 minutes. And you just mix it all together with hot sauce. It's delicious. It sounds gross. It sounds weird, but it's fucking good. I stumbled upon that one day. I was at Whole Foods and they have the hot bar. I was just kind of mixing and matching shit. And it just tastes good. It's weird. I wasn't looking for it. I didn't look up a recipe and I just did it. And now I get it all the time for lunch. It's very healthy. So there you go. If you want it, great. If not, hey, if you're over on Twitter, X, we're shutting down the video feed. There's 36 people watching over there. We're shutting it down. So come on over to YouTube, youtube.com / sit down Zumock. Jump in the chat, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit April. We in that order. That's what we do. So we're no longer on X broadcasting. I think it's dumb anyway. Jesus. Beans. Last time I ate beans too, I started burping. I want to thank our sponsor, Planet Fitness. Use the promo code Shark Chow and get a percentage off your $10 a month. Whatever. What a funny thing we do, right? Are we going to do the Ray DeVito show this week? You're damn right. It's happening. When? I don't know. Maybe Wednesday? We'll see. So I'm here by the grace of God, which is great. Because every now and then I have to kind of remind me of my faith. And I'm all about the Lord. Joe Closer says, Z-Man rides the lightning. Yes, I'm like fucking Metallica. I'm looking at the chat for the first time. So I don't know who's here, who's not. Spawn's here. Doodle's here. That's right. Not Silk City Hot Sauce. We don't do business with them anymore. Have fun, Jeff Levine, with Ray DeVito. Have fun. Good idea. Go back to Ray. He's just pushing units over at anybody seen Ray's channel lately? Holy shit. Let's take a look at Rock Bottom over there. You might want to advertise with this guy. I mean, his last podcast he did on baseball cards got 571 views. Podcast prior to that with this Lamar Lee that no one's ever heard of got 700 views. Ray, it's not working out. You're losing viewers. Ray, it's just not working for you, pal. I'm glad you're doing the baseball card podcast now. I really am. You seem way more happier, somewhat knowledgeable on the baseball cards. I said that from the get-go. I've been saying that for 3 years. Get out of the Dabbleverse. Get out of the drama. Go do baseball cards. That's your wheelhouse. You're smiling. You're happy like a little boy. That's where you need to be, Ray, with the baseball cards. Yeah, sure. Nobody gives a fuck. It's very niche. But then again, this is niche too. Cumia'S Cucks. You think this is universal? You think I'm bragging that I do this show? You think I'm like, oh, dude, you got to check out my podcast, Cumia'S Cucks. No. I treat this like I'm doing gay porn. No one's going to find out. It's good to know that my show has been on for 13 minutes with a long intro of sharks in the water. And then we cut over to the creep off that is live right now with Carl. There we are.
And then they laid that down, I think, for the sobriety test. And what's up with the Pan Am boarding pass?
We got a special guest here today.
So he's got
Carl's been on for 48 minutes and he has 144 watching. 25,000 subscribers. 144 people watching the creep off live 49 minutes in. So Carl, you want to talk more shit? No one's watching my show. Nobody watches Chad. We're not going to mention Chad. He'll just go away. Okay. I have way more viewers than you. And this show's been established, your show, your creep off show with Vinny Paulino. Nobody gives a fuck about that show. I'm starting to think you're a liar. Oh, no. Another one. Another one bites the dust. NJ Ranger, you're the first super chat of the day. Welcome to the show, pal. Welcome to the party. Well, that was a quiet. It was like a fart. Whoa. Chad, whoa. Also, KB. Off the Cucks, please, Shark. It's an old photo. What do you want me to do? Somebody make me a new photo. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, he was part of Compound. He was going to Anthony's show every day, or every Thursday at one point when we weren't getting along. So yeah, if you guys want that you guys want to make artwork for the show, if you want to like put together stuff, Photoshops, by all means, I'll give you credit. Just email me, chadzumock@gmail.com. And if you want credit for it, let me know. I'll plug whatever. Speaking of plugs, let's shout out to the $100 sponsors. If you're on the Patreon, I hope you stick around for the month of August. I'm pumping out content left and right. Yesterday's show got blocked by YouTube because we played the Hulk Hogan infamous turn. The biggest turn in the history of wrestling when Hulk Hogan was the third man and joined the NWO at Bash in the Beach, putting the big leg drop on Randy Macho Man Savage. And they start throwing trash. The biggest heel turn in the history of professional wrestling entertainment. So it got blocked on YouTube. So if you're a member on YouTube, the only way to see it or hear it is over on Patreon, patreon.com/sitdownzumock. Sign up for as little as $3, as much as $100 sponsor. Shout out to the $100 sponsors. We take care of these people over there. We got Ken Mosca. We got Jared Thompson, Stu John, Vinny motherfucking Cash, who survived a week with ski mask. It's like, hey, yes, Jim Stansel, shut the fuck up about MLC already. It's like a broken record. The super chatters, that. Nobody watches your show. You're not a personality. Shut up. Twinkle Ho 99, Randy P, Jack, Anthony, Craig T, Big Papa, One, Furious, F, Bob, R, Crooklyn Comedy, The Legend, Mrs. Kill Everything, Mazzy. Thank you so much for being a $100 sponsor. I appreciate it, and you too can be a part of it. Do you want on the list? Do you want to look cool like this? Of course, a couple people are advertising different things. One Furious F is advertising Ray DeVito's $50 tier that he stole from me and undercutted me, where Ray DeVito will sponsor, or you could sponsor Ray DeVito's podcast and he'll advertise social media, anything you want. Just basically everything I do, he took. and undercutted me. And then Beloved Chatter signed up to troll Ray. He has to promote my channel and MLC. And One Furious F is promoting Ray's $50 tier. So, all right. There you go, Ray. We did it. So the one $50 sponsor you got was a guy trolling you. That's good stuff. Crooklyn Comedy's advertising his YouTube and his social media, Crooklyn Comedy. Guy's pumping out content left and right. Go hit subscribe on the channel. He got some stuff on MLC on there. He's got some stuff on Machete. And Deadfool is advertising JBX is God on YouTube. It's a show that's on every single night, I think at 11 or 12. Deadfool wants to get the word out on JBX is God. And all the channels, especially the Clippers. We got some subscribers over to So Thorough Joe Burrow yesterday. Go subscribe to his channel. He's under attack. The Clintons of Comedy are trying to take down his channel because they're against the Clippers. And we know the Clippers help out. My only criticism to all the Clippers, and you can clip it, my only criticism, first and foremost, thank you, Stallion, My Lost Interest, Doom, So Thorough Joe Burrow. Thank you for doing this stuff for us. Steel Toe Boring Reddit. We appreciate it. Smack Talk Zumock, my clip channel, from what I understand. My only criticism to the Clippers is make the clip shorter. I don't want to go through a whole episode of Steel Toe looking for stuff, but I also don't want to watch a 20-minute clip. Let's find the nuggets and get them out there. I say the clip should be 8 minutes or less. Perfect clip is 4 minutes because I'm not like Melton. I don't just sit there and watching comment, repeat, watching comic. I don't do that. I fucking fly through it. I get in, I get out. I'm not long-winded. I'm not wasting people's time. I'm not shaking your pants until the money falls out, okay? I don't have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week live stream where I can grift and take every fucking penny away from the community. Enough's enough. These podcasts don't need to be 4 or 5 hours. They don't. 2 hours tops. Get in, get out. It's too much. It's too much. Too many people are going live. And it's just, I can't stand it. I think it was Saturday, one of the days. It was Melton was live. Kevin was live. The Shuley Network was live. Then Carl went live. And then Stuttering John was live. I was like, enough is enough. It's too much. It's too much. I've been doing more episodes lately, but I'm not going long. I'm not doing 3 hours, okay? I'm just not. I'm not going to. I won't. It's not worth your time. It's not worth mine. Make your point. Get out. Don't repeat. But guys like Melton, who's just glutton with everything in his life, from food consumption to weed to money. He's obsessed with people's money, other people's money, getting money, how he can get money, selling Hackamania VIP passes for $300 when he could have just walked in, grifting the audience. Puts on a whole festival, doesn't have the balls to do stand-up at his own show, and half-asses his podcast, just throws it together. Because his main concern was getting your money. That's all he wanted. This super shady-ass super tip system where he gets 10% of your earnings off every super chat. Okay. Yeah, he's just trying to help people out. He's getting your money. He's taking your money. He's obsessed with it. Counting me and Kevin's money constantly. He was doing a show going up against us, counting our money. I mean, it's glutton. It's glutton. He's a glutton dude. Food consumption, weed, money. It's like all day, nonstop. And then somebody said he was talking shit about me and Godfrey today. Talking shit about us? Really? Okay. Melton, do you think you're anywhere? Do you think you're a funnier stand-up comedian than Godfrey? I remember we talked about you on the phone a while back, and he said you sucked. He said every time he worked with you, you had the same fucking act. It never changed. And your mic game was weak, quote, unquote. So I don't know why you're talking shit about Godfrey. Like, I don't care what you say, dude. The dude, I worked with him in Houston once at the Houston Improv. We did 5 shows. Every night, he did a different hour and some change, like completely different. Didn't repeat a joke every single night. Can you do that, Melton? I'm curious. Oh, then late show Saturday, you got a standing ovation. Have you ever gotten a standing ovation, Melton? I'm just curious. I doubt it. There's a reason why you don't do comedy, and don't act like, oh, it's not worth my time. I'm better than. No, you're not. You're not. You were forced out. Nobody wanted it. KJ Fury is here. Mudshark Monday, and we are doing it. Thank you very much, KJ Fury. Logan Rokin's been a member for 12 months. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. And thanks to everyone that renewed their memberships. I know a lot of people were gifted memberships. And if anybody wants to keep track, there's only 3 more days left in the month. I am 48 subscribers from 1,300 memberships. And there's no pressure. We've hit the goals. I wanted 1,000, then I wanted 1,100, and I pushed it for 1,200. And now I'm teasing 1,300, but I don't expect to get there. I compared it to Maverick and Top Gun, the second sequel, when he was going the speed of sound and he kept pushing it, and then the plane blew up. We don't want the plane to blow up over here, okay? We want survivors. I survived lightning today. Lightning in a bottle. So, dresser update. Yes, I'm staring at it in the box. Fuck me. Yes, I got to put it together this week. I have a checklist of shit to do. Okay. I got a whole fucking list of things I got to do this week. That's why I'm going to be like, I already checked one off today. I met with the finance guy. I got to put together the dresser. I got to rearrange my closet. I got to come out of the closet. You get it. You get it? Gay? No? I got to explain it. Hit the like button. So, yeah, the dresser is in the box. If anybody want to come over and put it together, assemble it, I'll give you $50. Big W. Except that doesn't go to Joey C. I don't want you near my house. I wish Kevin Spacey would have chosen PM in 7. Let's wind that back. I wish Kevin Spacey would have chosen PM in 7. Big W, what am I missing here? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. What am I missing? I'm just curious. You're trying to say something, but I don't know what you're saying. Oh, you're right, Mudherd. They think they stink. I'm getting report Melton's live stream was suspended for policy violations this morning. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Policy violations. Remember that movie Moving Violations from the 80s? I think Bill Murray's other brother was in it that just disappeared. Moving Violations. 1985 film. Starring, not now, John Murray and James Keach. So you got Bill Murray's brother and Stacy Keach's brother. Jennifer Tilly was in it? I didn't know that. Don Cheadle was in Moving Violations. Fred Willard was in Let's go watch Moving Violations, everybody. What a great show. Big W, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I apologize. Explain it to me. The movie 7. Oh, the movie 7. What's in the box? What's in the box? John Doe has the upper hand. John Doe has the upper hand. What a great movie. I wish Kevin Spacey would have chosen PM in 7. What a great movie. Spoiler alert. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head in the box. John Doe. I might watch that again. Theo, thank you for the $10. Wow. What's your take on Stancil complaining about everyone's podcast while co-hosting the god-awful Cumia'S collective? I just addressed that earlier, but I'll address it again. It's listen, I don't have a problem with Stancil. I hung out with him. He's a nice enough guy. Kind of a dud in real life, but he's it's the same rap over and over and over. He's been bitching about ML. He's been doing this for 2 years, saying it's like, oh, super chatters ruin it, blah blah. Stancil, your show sucks. You think you're a talking head, you're not. The Cumia'S collective show is god awful. It's the worst show ever. And I know Stancil's always trying to be something. Just shut the fuck up. Don't watch if it sucks so bad. It's the same shit. The same take. It is the same take. I'm getting a text message. Oh, and I'm getting a Venmo. Holla at your boy. From Jack, $5. Thank you, Jack. Rock on. M sent me a Venmo. I'll just say M because I don't know what your screen name is for $5. Bro, I ooped you to slam on Alex Stein on Twitter to Sam Tripoli and you didn't respond. Full disclosure, I don't check my mentions all the time. So people can tweet at me. Sometimes I just don't see it. I don't see it. So even if you tweet at me, that doesn't necessarily, some of it's just white noise. It's too many people that tweet at me and I just scroll through. I'm constantly leaving conversations. If I'm like in a tweet thread and I check and it's Muttering Jay's big on fucking tagging me and everything and replying to everybody. And I like Muttering Jay, but it's just too much. It's just too much. I'll leave the conversation. I'm like, I don't need to see this. I don't care about Stuttering John. I don't care. John, are you watching? Stuttering John watching right now? You told me to address. You said, I'll wait because I go on Kevin Brennan's show because he pays me. Yeah, John, I do. I go on a podcast that I've kind of been a part of for a long time, who I got a lot of my audience from, and he pays me. Yes, I do, John. It's called Smart Business. Trying to make me feel bad that I'm going on Kevin's podcast and he pays me? Yeah, I'm going on his podcast over yours any day of the week. That's happening. I'm not going to pull a Ray DeVito and go on your podcast. Why would I go on your podcast, John? Why? You brag about not paying anybody, and then you brag about how much money you're making and how much more money you're making than everyone. Why would I go on there? You're getting trolled constantly, nonstop. You get trolled. Why would I subject myself to your show? Like, seriously, like, why would I go on your show? There's no reason to go on Stuttering John's show. None. Your whole chat room is trolling you. You're like worse than Ray. You know, Ray goes on your show. Guess Ray. Thank you, Theo. By the way, I forgot to take that down. Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shane Gillis. Right behind Melton's Hunchback. Joey C on his way over to help with the dresser. And that's all right. Joey C can stay home. We're good. Don't get the truck started to come down here. We're good over here. We don't need to be hanging with Joey C. We don't. Wow, the chat room is I'm so far behind in the chat. But I do want to say this. D7876 just gifted 1 membership. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
So does that make us 45 away from 1,300? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you very much, D7876. I love gifted memberships. You know, that's how I get a boner, right? Jim PCL says it's impressive Joey C is still a thing. I don't know how that happened. I agree with you, Jim. I'm 100% with you on that. I don't understand the Joey C thing. Never did. I don't watch his stuff. He's called me before. I never return his calls. He's messaged me. I never return his emails. I mean, he has like no resume. I don't know. I never understood why Joey C was a thing. I just never got it. I don't get it, and I won't get it. And I won't stop get it. I will. But I'm with you on that. I don't get anything Joey C. I don't get the humor. I don't get anything. I don't hate the guy at all. I'm not against Joey C, but I'm not for him at all. It's like everyone wants me to partner up with him. And I'm like, why? Why? Who is he? What the fuck does he do? Who is he? Where's he from? I don't care. He's not a comedian. You know, the clips that I have seen are like god awful of his podcast. He's like distorted mic and his creepy wife. It's like, I'm good. I'm good on the C's. We're good on the Cadillac TV, whatever the fuck that is. Pete Morton, thanks for the $10. That goofy moving violations theme lives in my head rent free to this day. Apparently, the Pointer Sisters had to be on every 80s soundtrack contractually. Yeah, because they also did the Beverly Hills Cop, the Neutron Dance. I'm just mooning, doing the Neutron Dance. Yeah, I remember that theme, moving violations. I didn't know the Pointer Sisters did it. Moving violations when they occur. I haven't seen that. I don't know the lyrics. Let's take a look at moving violations. I remember because it was always on HBO as a kid. That's why it was always on HBO. And I was like, that guy looks just like Bill Murray. And it turns out it was his brother, John Murray. He has another brother. I think his other brother is the one that wrote Caddyshack. Brian Doyle Murray. Well, I hate to do this to you, Pete Morton, but we're going to watch the trailer to Moving Violations. Feel free to jump off. It's only a minute, but it's a minute well spent. Oh, make sure the volume's up. Yeah, we're good. Whoa!
All right, I want some quiet here. We've got a film to show you, but you're not going to see it. Because you people are without a doubt the worst drivers in the world. And you're moving violations.
Oh, I remember that guy.
You will not get your licenses back.
Fred
Till you
Willard.
pass this course in our traffic school.
Never be able to make it.
None of them will.
You think we're finished? Washed up?
Bill Murray's brother.
Well, I've got news for you. It's not over till it's over.
Oh,
One
no!
of you.
I remember that old woman. Is that the Where's the Beef lady? That's the Where's the Beef lady.
Oh my God, I'm 3 minutes late for my pills.
I remember that.
You're undisciplined.
This movie, they need to remake it.
This is totally
That's Stacy Keach's brother.
my life.
I'll get you, you little wimp.
Wow.
But worst of all, you have no respect for authority.
Moving violations.
What a shit movie. I think I liked it as a kid, though. Hit the like button for your heroes. Yes. Thank you, Colt. T-Gun says, yes, Chad, Wendy's. And Jay Ranger says, Stripes is my favorite. Stripes is a great film. The first half of Stripes is amazing. The second half gets a little weird when they take the RV in Germany. It's kind of strange, but Decline host says Tony Mazur probably watched this movie this morning. Yeah, I guarantee Tony Mazur knows the whole cast of Moving Violations. Thanks, Colt. I'm just playing Dr. Chow says, play the Convoy trailer. I'm not going to, I played the Hulk Hogan thing and it blocked YouTube blocked it for the members. So I don't want a chance getting blocked. I don't want to get blocked. AV says, I always quit watching Stripes halfway through as a kid. Yeah, when they leave training camp and they go over to Germany, that's when it gets weird. Jeff Close says, The Warriors is a great movie. The Warriors is a great movie. Speaking of Godfrey, he loves that movie. Dr. Nick says, Melton is going to link up with Shuley at DabbleCon too. Yeah, why is he going? Why is Melton going to DabbleCon? He's obsessed with the money, man. He loves just butting into communities. It's just, you're not on the show. But, whatever. I don't know what to say. Play Damnation Alley trailer, Dick Fitzwell. I already did. I've already played Damnation Alley. Come on, man. This isn't a repeat. It's a new program. Dude will quit watching the Barbie movie for this shit. I got to bring it. Hit the like button. Well, apparently the war is on, everybody. This was put together by Misery Loves Clips. We'll play a little bit of it. We're not going to sit and go over it over and over like fucking Melton. We're just going to touch on it.
I've got to ask you to stop clipping my show. Can I ask why? I said, you never asked me. They're always really long. It was just talking with Chrissy about it, and it kind of just takes away from my show. I'm sorry, man. It's my show. I just thought it diluted it a little bit. I guess I'm wrong.
She found herself in the hot seat now because she's talking about someone people want to talk about, me. She's finally got a little traction because of that. And now she's getting hit in the fucking teeth by people because they're calling out that, they feel that she looks dishonest. They feel that it's a bad look the way she's gone about things. They're criticizing her. She seems like someone who goes where the wind blows and where the cloud blows. And she's getting shit on for it.
You know what? You guys know me better than anybody. I've been pretty much on the up and up this whole time when I've been streaming. I've always tried to be the voice of reason, the voice of truth, the voice of justice. But I 100% agree with Aaron here in Steel Toe. And trust me, I'm not defending him at all. You know where I stand with this guy. But he's 100% right about Canoe right now. Kiki. It's very disingenuous. She goes where the wind's blowing, where the grift is, and it's apparent. And it is sad she's covering him now. When she was friends with this guy. She was friends with this guy. She could say whatever she wants. They were friends with him. They hung out with him. They flew to visit him twice and stayed at his house. They were friends with this fucking guy. And she is listening to Chrissy and Frank. Chrissy and Frank are idiots. And people are finally coming around on their grift. And I'm going to say this, Keanu. We hung out in AC. We were fine. We got along. It was fine. But you and Gino were trying to get me to go on Steel Toe. You guys were there. I have Bill from Jersey as my witness. He watched it. Ken Mosca is my witness. I said, no, I don't want to go on this guy's show. You were talking about how wonderful he was and how much of a good guy he was. You told me this. I said, no, I knew from day one this guy sucked. So you guys constantly make bad decisions. You do. You thought it'd be great to go into business with him and do his show and do his anniversary show. I've never done any of that. Even when we did the huge show where we unveiled that his wife, Nick Rekieta, and April got busted for cocaine and they were arrested on MLC. It was a huge show. Everybody was watching, from Sam Roberts to Big J Okerson. Everybody was watching. And I realized that situation was bigger than anything going on. So I just quit yelling at him. We talked it out, but I had no intentions on doing a show with him after that. I was going to I'm going to go into business with Steel. No. But you did, Keanu. You did. And for some reason, Chrissy and Frank has your ear. They tell you what to do. They give you bad advice. And I'm going to say this, Keanu, and it's nothing personal. Your show sucks. Your watch along to Steel Toe, your Kiki in the morning, stinks. It sucks. You're not good at it. You're not. I know you watch a lot of Melton. You watch me, but you're not. You're not. It's not. You're not funny off the cuff. It's not interesting. You covering Steel Toe. You were on his show, bitch. You were doing a show once a week. You were flying to Minnesota. You were in his fucking basement, not me. You look dumb. You do, Kiki. You look dumb. I agree with Steel Toe that you look dumb. Very disingenuous. Covering him. But I guess that's the Chrissy Mayer Frank. They taught you well. Do whatever you got to do to grift, right? Whatever you got to do to get the view. Any way you can get a super chat, that's what you got to do. That's why I'm never going to fully be your friend. I'm not going to go into business with you and Gino. I'll do a gig here and there with you. I don't care. But I'm not we're not doing business together. You guys will turn on me in a second. You guys will turn on me just like that. If there's anything remotely negative comes up about me, you guys are turning. The turn, Doom. The turn.
I mean, you've got to.
For Christ's sake, I guess you can money. I'm so sorry. You're taking gobs of money out of my pocket.
No, just tell him.
Zero content for yourself.
You've got to be willing to take that. You've got to be willing to handle that. It's part of the deal. It's just the fucking internet. Do a show and then go do shit.
Of these fucking grifting scavenger assholes. Thank you.
Of these fucking grifting scavenger assholes.
I mean, how unlikable is Chrissy Mayer, man? The fact that she has the balls, and I do mean the balls, to say this about the Clippers. There's not a bigger grifter than Chrissy Mayer. Maybe Melton.
Cute. They straight up clip your show. They do not make it transformative. They do zero commentary. They add nothing creatively. Yet you have the fucking gall to give you sass when you suddenly are like, yeah, maybe an hour is too much, and then they go, oh, you already gave me your permission. Well, motherfucker, this is based on your literal grace, okay?
What a con.
You can revoke at any moment. All right, I revoke my grace. Stop clipping my show.
Frank and Chrissy are notoriously known for going after anybody, not even just Clippers, but anybody who rebroadcasts their content and not asking them to take it down, but they just they resort right to a strike. So that's my issue. I don't want you to, because anything can be resolved through a text. I know,
well,
yeah,
maybe
I know.
That's them, but I've never struck anyone in my life. They helped me draft a text to send to him.
I was going to
say, if you're going to be an asshole about it.
I was going to say, I have the DM right here, and it's literally, it sounds like Chrissy is speaking for you.
They help me.
That's another thing that Chrissy and Frank do. They've done it with Ski Mask. They do it with. They're constantly drafting things for people to say. I've gotten numerous emails and DMs of stuff Frank has drafted for someone else to say and what to do, instructing them how to strike a channel. This is what they do behind the scenes all day long in Frank's parents' basement. They're just constantly online contacting people, sending DMs, retweeting from alt accounts all fucking day.
Write it.
I'm going to read it.
I wouldn't
do
lie.
Do you mind if I read it?
That's just the last one that he got, right?
I believe so, yes.
And he didn't respond to me after that, but then I'll send you.
Again, this is from Misery Loves Clips. They've been the OGs in the clip game. Go give him a subscribe so he doesn't get mad at me again.
The rest of it where he's like a fucking douche, that's fine.
I'll read that too.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll read that too. But yeah, this is because when I read this, I'm like, this isn't even Keanu. This sounds like Chrissy or Frank or both. But it's like, here's the deal. I'll read this. Hold that thought. It says, here's the deal. At this point, you're no longer have my permission to use the clip. We have no contract or agreement, and you have continued on by my grace alone. And I am formally.
By the way, NJ Ranger, I just put your super chat up to cover up John's super chat. You're not a broadcaster, Stuttering John.
And officially
of course, he's going up against me again.
Requesting you remove and delete any and all.
Trust me, if you want to go over to John's channel, it's going to be the same rerun he does every day. He talked to the FBI this morning. He talked to his attorney. Look out Shitware. Look out Kate Meany. It's coming. He was at the gym. He worked out today. He's going to go over his resume. He was on the Tonight Show. He was on the Howard Stern Show. He was on Get Me Out of Here. I'm always whatever. He'll tell you everything he's done ever. Then he's going to read some super chats that troll him. And that's the show, everybody. You're missing out on Stuttering John's show right now. Get over there. You're missing out. The Shitware. He's going to talk about Pinky. He's going to talk about like people's families, and he's not going to talk about people's families, and you're going to talk about him again, and he's going to contradict everything he said, then he's going to lie. John, you were trying to fuck Kate Meany, period. End of discussion. That's what was going on, period.
All clips.
At one point, I was too.
That you lifted from.
And I found out she was a fucking lunatic.
My shows and streams. If you do not do so by tomorrow at 9 a.m. Why 9 a.m., by the way? Sounds like a mafia.
They help
time.
me write it. Okay, listen, they have my best interests at heart. They're two of my very best friends.
Okay.
They help me write it, okay? So I'm sorry.
Imagine Frank and Chrissy are your very best friends. Frank and Chrissy are Keanu's very best friends. The biggest scumbags in the fucking world, Keanu. I do not feel bad for you. I do not feel bad for you.
But they do. They've done a lot for me. I have no complaints about them, and they're probably right. And this guy was a dick. So, yeah, did they help me write it? Yes, obviously. But
it's my old buddy Ryan Hoppy, everybody, host of Happy Hour. Search Happy Hour Radio. Love you, Chad. You always call it like it is. Good to see you, Ryan. Are you still down here in Tampa? I don't know. You're always starting a new job, or you're all over the fucking place. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for all the nice messages you send me. I do appreciate it. If I don't respond, I apologize. I'm so busy. Yes. Hoppy, you should jump into this fucking dabble verse. You'd have a lot of fun here. Jump into this hack verse, this shit verse.
But that's what he gets, you know? And I, again, have no other trouble with any other Clippers. Everyone is nothing but nice, not like personally attacking me. You know what I mean?
I sent Will Heron a very simple message that said, look, man, I know you're not the biggest fan of mine, but I will always, those Clippers have a right to clip whatever the fuck they want, take whatever they want from all our shows.
I just had an epiphany right now. I'm watching this going, what the fuck are we doing? This is so gay. The Clippers. It's like, what are we doing? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And then Misery Love Clips puts this compilation together with this serious music. Oh, it's so fucking dumb.
Citizen M has clipped some nasty shit about us. That's part of the game, dude. That's how this shit works.
I've been hours, not exactly a clip.
And I did say
show, right?
And before I did say I really appreciate it. Just put my channel in.
Like Stallion 19 clipped my show yesterday or the day before. I don't remember, but it was like a 20-minute clip, 15. And I remember going, that's a little long. And it's not even, I don't care that you did it. I really don't. Like I said, it's a commercial. Come watch the rest of the episode. I'm fine with that. Hopefully you can get your channel monetized and make a couple bucks off it. I'm cool. But for me, it's just too long. Like this is too long. Misery, look, this is a 20-minute montage. And granted, it's totally transformative. He put this together. It's like news. God, those fucking beans, man. Holy shit. But it's just too long. And I don't want to sit through all of this shit. I just want 5-minute clips. Give Give me the golden nugget of the 4-hour stream, the 5-hour stream. Give me the thing I need. Because I stick and move. That's how I podcast. I'm not constantly exhausting this video over and over and starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping, commenting like Melton. I mean, Melton just beats it to death. Literally beats it to death. But I'm not that guy. Dick Fitzwell. He always has the funniest profile photos. He puts a lot of thought in those profile photos. Thank you, Dick. Thanks for the $5. Frank is behind all this, to quote the great Paul Michael Glazer, aka Starsky. Movie Band of the Hand. Time to take the man down. Band of the Hand. Holy, talk about a deep cut. Band of the Hand. Holy shit. Wow. 1986. Stephen Lang, Lawrence Fishburne, Lauren Holly. Remember Lauren Holly used to be hot. I think she married Jim Carrey, if I'm not mistaken. Directed by Paul Michael Glazer. He was on a roll there. Running Man with Schwarzenegger and Band of the Hand. Shout out to Starsky. Wow, you guys know how to throw me off. Just throw some obscure movie and I'm next thing you know, I'm researching, baby. I'm researching. Band of the Hand. That was always on HBO too. That was always on HBO. Sorry, I'm pulling something up. Hold on. Guys, stay with me real quick. I have to deal with something. Bill from Jersey, I'm going to get to your super chat here. Just give me 2 minutes. Get up, go take a shit, do whatever you do. But I'm going to need a second here to fix something. It won't be long. I promise you that. Okay? So we'll be right back. Stay with me. Okay? Not going to be long. Don't run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. All right, we're back. I had to fix something. Everybody, calm down. My viewers went up. Wow, the viewers went up when I went away. Maybe I should just do the whole show away. Just put the fucking... Bill from Jersey, your head moderator, the head wrench. Gino turned on Aaron. Allegedly, Aaron sent nude pics of Mrs. Rekieta to Gino while they were friends. He told April now that Rekieta has contacted the police and are allegedly taking to Aaron about revenge porn. Wow. I actually heard something about that. It's kind of shitty of Gino, man. These guys were friends, man. I'm telling you, I don't want these people in my life. I don't want these people as friends. You guys are acquaintances at best. Not teaming up with any of these people. That's when I heard, like, Melton was going to DabbleCon. I go, it's fucking gross, man. It's just gross. Now you're boys with Carl and these guys. Like, this guy's constantly, his whole career is just trying to partner up with people. There's a clip, I'm going to play at some show, of him crying and whining about Josh Denny not wanting to be his friend. I guess he did. Josh Denny was on a show at one point, who's another fucking grifter, a piece of shit. And then, I guess, again, like every working relationship Melton's ever had blew up. And now they no longer talk. But this is how sad Melton is. Like, that was like one of his best friends and his co-host. Fucking Josh Denny's a piece of shit. And he wants nothing to do with Melton. Nothing. To this day. Melton's tried to like befriend him like a couple of times. And Josh Denny ain't having that. The guy who has no subscribers on his YouTube, zero. I mean, the guy's garbage. And he wants nothing to do with Melton. And that's a fact, Jack. But I don't want to be friends with these people. I don't. That's why I kind of respect Red Bar. I kind of respect Red Bar because he doesn't try to partner up with any of these fucks. In fact, Red Bar was the first one to point out Cumia'S is a piece of shit and went on his network and called him out. I love that. You don't see Red Bar at DabbleCon. You don't. Or Hackamania. He knows these people are all garbage. All of them. They're all garbage. Everyone I cover is garbage. All of the cucks. And Red Bar just, and from what I understand, he'll like disappear for a little bit, but from what I hear, he's living his fucking life. I hear that he just goes, he does like a 9-hour program, which I think's a little bit obnoxious. But he does, he'll take time off and he'll just disappear for a little bit. Good for you. Respect. No, you're kissing Red Bar's ass. No, I'm not. I'm just saying I respect the fact he's being honest. He doesn't like these people. And that's good for you. I don't like him either. You don't see me partnering up. I'm not. Citizen Poppy says, I love the Mud Shark. Well, I love the Citizen Poppy. Logan Roking says he gets seriously ill. From what I understand, he's living in Arizona, living a great fucking life. I mean, he did get under Tripley's skin, which is hilarious. Chad, why haven't you ever seen them in the same place? Talk to me, Goose. What are we talking about here? Sometimes I don't know what the fuck's going on, and this is an example. All right, let's watch a little bit more of this. We'll tap out.
The things, just don't make it an hour, but maybe now I'm allowed to revoke that. Now I'm allowed to revoke it.
The second your content hits 8 minutes in length, you can monetize that.
Thank you.
So anything over that is taking your money. And
right.
I mean, that's what people do.
Melton and Denny, because they're both fat fucks. That's what you meant by this. You never see them in the same place. Now, I should play that clip of Melton crying about Josh Denny. It's pathetic. I think that was his only friend he's ever had. And his only friend he's ever had doesn't want anything to do with him. Hit the like button.
They clip parts of your show because it gets them views. If anything, you should take it as an honor. They think your show is big enough and worthwhile enough that they'll get some hits off of.
I like how he's zooming in on it like it's serious. No, God. Thank you for the $3. No, God.
Clipping your shit. That's why no matter how much people want me to, I can't hate Patrick Melton. It's a supreme compliment that guy was going nowhere.
I can.
Before he started watching me.
And me.
Thank you. Thank
sympathy for these people. They have no scruples.
They have no scruples.
Why should you have sympathy for them?
You're right. And I'm too nice. And so then I said,
Keanu's constantly talking about how nice she is. She's always saying, I'm too nice. No, you're not. You're not nice. The fact that you're covering Aaron now, that's not nice. That guy was your friend. Regardless of what he did and didn't do.
So then he sent me a message of mine. He was like, we have a problem.
Oh, really? A problem with your content? By the way, and the fact that he's like, well, you used my clips of you. It's still you. So there's no way you can get
Chrissy is a cunt.
in trouble using literally clips of
So
you.
then he said, so we have a little problem. I did ask you for permission and you gave it to me. And then I said, well, I didn't ask you to take anything down. I'm just saying in the future. I mean, this is crazy.
Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says Chrissy and Keanu want to sue Clippers. They claim the people making the content should get paid by the Clippers. I don't believe that. I put this shit out publicly on YouTube. They can clip it.
All right. It goes on and on and on to the crack of dawn. Way too long. Misery. It looks great. Misery loves clips. We always, you're the OG clipper of the Clippers, so thank you. But that's 20 minutes is way too long. And it's not because of, it's just, look, I know like Stallion put 20 minutes of my podcast out. I don't give a fuck, but it's just too long, man. I don't want to have to sit there and watch it. Give me the best of the best. That's all I want. Login Road King. Apparently Nick Swartzen dropped my name on Andrew Santini's podcast. Somebody just sent this to me. So let's watch my pal Nick bring me up. I know we're taking a break from Cumia'S Cucks.
Thing is intros. So like my openers, or even when I'm doing just like the improv or whatever, and they'll be like, what do you want us to say, or the MC? And I'm like, I don't care. And I'll be like, this is one of my go-tos. I go, say I'm the writer, star, and director of Avatar. And
Yeah, that's the truth. I've actually said that for him before. I've actually said that. So he's not lying.
And I use that so many times. And the crowd's like, what the fuck?
Because there's a couple
Nick
people that
Swartzen.
might think you are. They're like, was he in Avatar? He was in Avatar, I bet.
No, it's amazing. My friend Chad Zumock opens for me too. And he always just has like a roulette of fucking intros. So one time he brought me up, he goes, this next comic, he goes, the writer, it's always a writer, star, and director. I always make sure that's part of it. He goes, the writer, star, and director of Officer and a Gentleman. Which that's a deep cut.
That is.
That's an 80s movie
That's
with
true.
Richard Gere.
Yeah.
And again, the crowd's like, well, what is going on right now?
The couple.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I did say that. No, every time I bring Nick, it's always something new. It's always like, you may have seen him as the writer and director and producer of Smoking the Bandit Part 3. Just the obscure weirdo movies. Gino Bobania says, holy shit, he looks different. Stephen M says he was good in Grandma's Boy. Well, he wrote the fucking movie. He wrote it. NJ Ranger says that's funny as hell, Chad. I'm hilarious. I'm telling you. I love when Steel Toe's like, Chad's getting funnier. He's getting be a better. No, I've always been the same. You guys are just coming around. I love it. You guys just finally come back around again. That's what it is. You get a couple people piling on. You want to be a part of that community. And then I always rise from the ashes every single time. I rise up. And then I fight back and they go running like Carl from Rochester is running. He is running from me. He won't even mention my name anymore. He wants no part of the mud shark. He knows I'm going deep on this motherfucker. He hates me making fun of him. He hates it. He's so sensitive. That's why he has a wood paneling room of ball washers every single show. He hates that I'm bringing up his wife is 10, 11 years older in her 50s and can't have a period. He does not like it. He doesn't. Super chat him right now. He's on the creep off. He probably won't read it. Carl. Is he on right now? Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I think he's off. In the meantime, hit the like button. Yeah, he's off. Only 650 views. They did an hour and a half show. And they only have 600. Nobody likes the creep off, dude. No one's interested in the creep off. Hit the like button and subscribe button. And let's just do it. Just do it. Now I'm doing John's fucking impression of Carl. Carl won't get his wife pregnant then. G-Rob says Chad is winning. He's running. He ran away. Doodle says no money to Lady K. Chad with his fist. Fight, fight, fight. Yes, I'm like Trump after he got assassinated. Every time. Every time. And these guys like Patrick and Carl, they don't know what to do that I'm cool with Kevin. Now that me and our Kevin are on good terms, you know, we work through our shit. They don't know what to do unless I'm fighting with Kevin. They all wanted to pile on and grift from that. And now they don't know what to do. And now Kevin's calling them out. NJ Ranger, just DeWitt. You mean Joyce DeWitt? I met her. Oh, yeah. You want to get name drops? Oh, yeah. I met Joyce DeWitt and Priscilla Barnes from Three's Company. You remember the replacement, Chrissy? Suzanne Barnes? Oh, yeah. I talked to Joyce DeWitt for a long time. She was sitting right next to me. I was at some shitty Comic-Con, and I believe it was in Medina, Ohio. This was years and years and years ago. My sketch group, my old sketch group, Last Call Cleveland, where we had a public access show that was very popular. It's before the internet became a thing. We used to do stage shows at the Second City in Cleveland, which is no longer there because it was run by improv actors who had no idea how to run a fucking business. Great stage, though. So we did this shitty Comic-Con. They asked us to be there, and our table was right next to Joyce DeWitt and Priscilla Barnes. And I remember two things. Priscilla Barnes had tons of plastic surgery done. She looked terrible. I guess she went on to do a lot of sci-fi films because she was selling all these headshots of her in like these weird sci-fi films or like these weird. Hold on, let me pull it up. Like the Devil's Rejects. I guess she was in Mallrats. Oh, she was the girl with the third tit in Mallrats. The Stepfather 3, The Crossing Guard. But she looked like shit, man. She had so much work done. But Joyce DeWitt looked just like Joyce DeWitt. She looked like an older version of Janet. And she was very nice. But it was weird seeing her because I grew up watching Three's Company, obviously. That's when, right around the time I discovered females. I remember as a kid being attracted to Suzanne Summers. I remember she got naked in Magnum Force with Clint Eastwood, and holy shit, did I go crazy. And I remember being super, super attracted. I remember seeing boobs for the first time and being attracted to Aaron Gray from Buck Rogers. Not even Silver Spoons, Buck Rogers, because she would wear the space suit and it was really tight fitting. And I used to get these comic books or these books. I don't even know what they were like. They're like the Teen Beats and shit like that. And she was on the cover and I was like, holy shit. I was looking at her. Dick Fitzwell says she got naked in The Stepfather 3. So what's my point? Somebody just said Joyce DeWitt in the chat and I went on this long story. What the hell is this show? What am I doing? Jeff K. Headcut says, Cuck Rogers. All right. Oh my God. Does it ever stop? Does it ever stop? This was Steel Toe this morning talking to Johnny Crutches, who's in his Mork from Ork egg pod, smoking massive amounts of marijuana to deal with his MS.
I think Keanu is a wholly owned subsidiary of Ricada Inc.
Whoa!
At this point, I think I think they all know they're in.
Did he put that together on the fly, or did he come up with it prior?
A lot of trouble. They all know that this is falling apart and it's not going well. And they think if they can take care of one guy, if they can intimidate or get rid of one guy, then all their problems will be over. That's not the case. But I think they feel that way. And now they feel like they have this useful idiot in the Biscontis. And, you know, I know they need money. I know that they lost the compound thing and money's got to be really tight. I know Ethan Ralph has said that Nick.
How much money do you think they're making? Gino was making over there. I mean, does he really think he was like, I know he was decently compensated from what I hear from my sources. Like Gino was making the most out of everyone there. And that's a fact, Jack. You heard it here first. But does he think he was just fucking rolling in money? He wasn't.
Paid him $20,000 to strike channels and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like there might be a little collusion. Might be a little bit of collusion. But look, man, like I said, onward and upward for me. Life is going fantastic.
No, it's not. Shut up. It's not. It's not. It's not fantastic. You're not going onward and upward. You keep bringing up the Riquetas in April and the drug usage. You won't let it go after you said you were moving on after the allegations came out that you may or may not have choked April and headbutted her. So stop with that.
And as far as that whole situation goes, I have said from day one when I started commenting on it, I'm just going through, being honest about what I saw, what I went through, and then that's the only way you get better in this life. Chip Galloway as far as Keanu goes, I think look, she wants to believe her friend, and if they all lie to her, like they've been lying to everyone.
Isn't Chip Galloway a Melton guy? Like, why is he in Steel Toes chat?
On this entire like I said, I was there. I was physically there. I saw it all. I know it all. And
I seen it.
And I in a way I empathize with Keanu because she doesn't want to call her friend a liar. She
Tons More Cabo says apparently Kayla Riqueta. Oh, that's a cute name. Kayla Riqueta pressed revenge porn charges on Aaron today. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If that's true or not, I don't know. I can't recklessly break that without any more backup or knowledge. But that'll make the steel toe situation a little bit more interesting too, because that trial's right around the corner, right? So if there's some revenge porn chart, I mean, that'll be great. Let's get sloppy.
He wants to believe her friend, and she hears cries of woe, and she wants to believe that she's a victim.
I'm getting
rather than she
message.
did something truly heinous. But unfortunately, I was there. We all did truly heinous things.
We know.
We all did bad shit.
We know. You've talked about it in great detail. You won't shut up about the swinging, the molly, the cocaine. We know. You haven't shut up about it. You haven't shut up about it. I'm getting some information right now. I got to figure out how to get it over to me.
And you got to pay the piper for that. You've got to pay the price for that. And some people are willing to. Other people.
Price you got to pay when you break the panorama.
People aren't.
What are you talking about?
People want to stick by the lie. And quite frankly,
imagine. Like Aaron is so butthurt about Gino and Keanu not being his friend anymore. Good. If Keanu, if you wanted to say, come out on your podcast tomorrow morning and say, we're not friends with Chad, we don't want anything to do with him. Good. Do it. Do it now. I'm good with that. I'm never going to be upset that you don't want to be friends with me. You're never going to ruin my day. You're not. Fine. Cool. We're not friends. Great. Good. Bye. All right. I'm getting a video sent to me. We're going to watch it. It's from My Lost Interest. Let me pull it up right now. I guess it's from Keanu from this morning, verifying the police thing. All right, let's go to My Lost Interest right now. I'm just getting this. I had a busy morning. I didn't watch any of these fucking losers. None of them. So I didn't know about Melton getting struck. I didn't know about anything. It's all hearsay. I heard he was talking shit about me and Godfrey, and that's it. But whatever Melton said about Godfrey, I know for a fact he would never say it to his face. He'll do it in the confines of his house that's in his fake wife's name. He'll do it there. But if Godfrey was in front of him, he would never talk shit. That's a fact. That he's a bitch. He's run from everything. He ran from me on MLC. He hung up on me when I called into his show. He ran from Stuttering John. He's a bitch. He's the same guy who ran to the police department when he heard a Vegas comic was coming over to beat his ass. He's a bitch. There's not a bigger bitch in this whole thing than Patrick Melton. He's a bitch. Straight up bitch. So whatever he says, and I don't know how many people he's gaslighting. I know a lot of dummies will follow him and believe everything he says, but everything's a lie. Everything. Melton, I am 100% way more accomplished in comedy than you've ever been. That's a fact. The best comedians in the world love me and think I'm hilarious. They don't like you. They don't. Godfrey's not a fan of yours. Trust me. He's not. He's not. And you're trying to like, wait, is he not a good comic? Yeah, he's one of the best. I sat in the same room, and I've said this on many shows, and you've heard it, Godfrey with me. We sat in Dave Chappelle's house in Yellow Springs, drinking with Dave. Me, Dave, and Godfrey. I've said this a million times. Go back and look at the footage. It's all out there, documented. Dave Chappelle on my left, Godfrey right in front of me, behind the bar. Dave Chappelle says to Godfrey, Godfrey, I've always been jealous of you. I've always thought you were funnier than me. I've always been jealous of you. I just always like, I got to be funnier than Godfrey. I got to be funny. From quote unquote, the GOAT, if you want to call him one of the greatest of all time, I think he is. He's one of the best comics of our generation. Said that about him. So if Patrick Melton doesn't think he's funny, who cares what Melton thinks? He stinks. That's the reason why he didn't do stand-up comedy at his own event. That's the reason why he quit doing it. He sucks. He's bad. He's a bad comic. Chad, downplay the Chappelle thing. It's a sore point with Kevin Brennan. No, I mean, we've talked about it. You guys heard it. So you guys can pretend like Melton's something. He's not. He's not. He's the same bitch that ran from Red Bar when Red Bar was covering him nonstop. He ran away. He ran away to a Facebook group. He's a bitch. And then he tried to pull the same shit on me with the sniping. I don't run away, bitch. You run away. You run away from me every chance you get. I was in AC downstairs, and you were upstairs hiding with Tukey. I was there. I had a show a half mile from AC at the Tennessee Beer Hall. Why didn't you show up? I was there. You could have jumped in an Uber with a fan and been there in less than 5 minutes. No, you're a bitch. You are. You are. No matter how you try to rewrite things, and no matter how, like some of your fans, I know 2 of them. They're fucking losers, man. Losers. You're pandering to fucking losers like Brad Thacker, one of the biggest losers ever, who was a horrible comedian. Literally got ran out of comedy. Dave Stroop, who books like 15, 16 Funny Bones improvs, fucking can't stand Brad Thacker. He says he's the worst comic ever. He's garbage. He's garbage. I know he talks shit on me. He tries to get my gigs canceled. He contacts the venues, contacted the Side Splitters movie theater. I know. I warn everybody about this guy. He's a fucking garbage lunatic who lies about everything. Yeah, go into business with that dude. That dude's a fucking scumbag. And then brags, oh, I was with the Killers of Comedy. Yeah, you were a fucking booker who put these shows on, contacted the venue, and then threw yourself on the show. You sucked. So I always got to remind everyone. Funniest people in the world, all of them. Daniel Tosh, Florentine, yeah, great comics. Godfrey, Swartzen, they love me. They don't know who you are. They don't. Well, that Godfrey does. So talk that shit. You got Brad Thacker. Oh, no. Oh, no. A guy who has to be high all day long to function. I chose to leave comedy so I could live a good life. Your life's not good. It's not. It's not. You're not having a good. You're not living your best life when you're in Melton's Discord all day. I get the messages. I know what's going on. You're a loser, hanging out in Melton's Discord and bragging. You're nothing, dude. You may have a couple losers in that Discord who think you're something. You're not. You're not. You know. I know you're not, and it drives you insane. It drives you fucking insane. And it drives you insane that I'm still doing it and I can do whatever the fuck I want. I have a little bit of an audience, and it drives you insane because you never had a following. You had nothing. You're fucking nothing. So have fun. Have fun. To be fair, Nick Swartzen did mention you on a huge podcast with a compliment. Isn't that more than Melton ever got? No one knows who he is, Melton. I mean, he's burned so many fucking bridges. We're going to go over the video with him crying about Josh Denny. Not today, but we'll do it tomorrow or the next day. Is this a Stuttering John impression doing Wiltshire? No, it's not. It's not. Speaking of Jim Florentine, I'm going to be next week, a week from Wednesday, right around the corner. We're going to be in Naples at Off the Hook Comedy Club Wednesday and Thursday. We're doing 2 shows out there. We're routing them. That's the 9th and the 10th of October. No. The 7th and the 8th of August. I was looking at the wrong date. So if you live in the Naples, Florida area, Cape Coral, John, huh? You coming? Marco Island's over there, Fort Myers. Come out to the show. Let's hang out. All right, let's watch this clip of Kiki saying that all right.
Dearest Bisconti and I, we're driving home from.
I hate how she calls him Bisconte all the time. That drives me crazy for some reason. I don't know why. That's just a thing. Just call him Gino.
Pennsylvania yesterday, and we got a phone call from a Saint. I believe she said St. Cloud PD, and Gino immediately is like, who the fuck is this? Blah, blah, blah. He's like screaming. I'm like, no, I think it's legit. She verified herself. So Minnesota, lovely lady, police officer. I won't even say her name.
I'm sure she was lovely.
Goes, I'm calling to ask Gino, you, if and I'm just in the car, so the speakerphone is on. I'm calling to ask about the nude photo that was sent to you by Aaron Imholt of Kayla Ricada. And he goes, whoa, wait, but like, is that, revenge porn or what? She's like, I just need you to describe it. And then he goes, it was a photo of a naked woman. And then Gino is so funny. He's like, but I want you to know.
Okay, Kiana.
All 4 of these people are assholes. And I don't want to bro out with Aaron. And he was trying to be a bro, but we're disgusted by the whole thing. It was a picture of a naked woman. And she's like, well, is her face in it? He was like, yes.
So Gino just put him, Gino just threw steel toe to the wolves right there.
Sent this to you and you showed it to your wife or what have you. She said wife. And then you went, my fiance. And then, and could you see her face in it? And
Keanu's always smoking on camera constantly. It's a distraction for people that vape and smoke. You don't have to do it on your podcast. It's a total distraction. And it looks like trashy.
You describe it, and he said it was a naked chick with tattoos. Yes, it was, and it was Kayla, from what I know from pictures I've seen of her. And then she goes, okay, all right. And I sort of knew that was going to happen because after I suppose I said on my show about dearest Toe sending that photo to Gino, and is somebody fact check me here? I can't find any of the Rumble Fridays.
Her show
Gino
sucks.
and Aaron did.
Keanu, your show
So,
sucks.
I don't know if that he just takes them down or if he deleted them because he knew this was going to happen.
You should be happy that you get clipped, Keanu. You should be happy you got clipped because your show stinks. Holy shit. You know how to make something that's supposed to be spicy information boring. That Aaron Emholt might get arrested for revenge porn. You know how to make it boring. The story you told was boring. And I don't hate you. I don't. But your show stinks.
A moment on a Rumble Friday where after he sends it to Gino, he goes, Aaron goes to Gino, your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
That was the clip. So yeah, now Gino's possibly got steel toe in some legal situation. There you go. Good friends, man. Good friends. I want to hang out with them and Frank and Chrissy. I want to hang out with all of them. Comedy Hack says Gino and Kiki are snitches. Snitches. Mr. Farty says, I'll never get those 5 minutes back. I know. God damn. Don't eat beans before you podcast. God. I don't know if it's the fiber. Can Chingy's PR person quit contacting me? Chingy the rapper. His PR woman, Rachel, can you please stop contacting me about Chingy's new shit? I don't give a fuck. He came on the podcast once. Nice enough guy. But I don't give a fuck about Chingy's new song. Grammy-nominated multi-platinum entertainer Chingy, who's ascended to the Billboard Hot 100 chart 8 times, achieved rapid mainstream. We know. We don't care about Chingy, okay? He was nice, but I don't give a fuck. Quit messaging me about Chingy. I know you're doing your job, but I've unsubscribed from the Chingy mailing list 10 times, and I still get emails about Chingy. I don't care. He was never I never really cared for him. I just said, yeah, I'm on the podcast. We talked hip hop. But it's just like, Jesus Christ. Enough with the Chingy. You know? Like my favorite artist, I don't get I don't get anything from the Beastie Boys. I mean, one of them's dead, but still they're constantly re-releasing their albums. It's one thing problem with the Beastie Boys. They're constantly rewriting and re-releasing their albums. It's like, how many times are you going to repackage Ill Communication? We know. I've owned it. It's great. It's remastered. Cool. I love it. It's a great album, but Jeff Closer just gifted 1 membership. Fuck yeah, Jeff. Fuck yeah. Woo! I guess that makes us 44 away from 1,300. 44 to the goal from 1,300. And listen, if we don't hit it, I'm fine. I didn't think we could hit fucking 1,200, let alone 1,100. That's a lot. More than I've ever had on this channel. And I do appreciate it. Chad, people have stopped friendship with Ray and still catch him sleeping in their guest room. That's a fact. Once Ray enters your guest room, you'll never, ever get rid of him. Right, Teamster Tim? And yes, you're sure it's coming, Tim. Teamster Tim. Your Zumock Mania shirt is coming soon. I haven't forgotten. In fact, I have the envelopes right there in the shirt in the envelope. I'm mailing out a bunch this week. So you'll probably get it later this week or maybe early next week. Shirts are coming. We're doing it. I don't even know if Teamster Tim's here right now. I don't even know. I do know one thing. It's time for a hype train. Oh, yeah. All aboard the hype train, guys. We're doing it. It's a Ray DeVito hype train. We're doing it. Hype train. Get me off the hype train. Get me off the hype train. It's bringing back bad memories of being on the DeVito show. I don't want to be on the show anymore. Leave me alone. Leave me just cocaine. I just want my cocaine and bow and arrow. Leave me alone. It's a hype train. We're doing it. At this time, you want to bring on Ray DeVito in his shitty rap video to the hype train. It's a Ray DeVito. It's a Ray train, if you will. Here we go. All aboard the Ray train. There he is. The man himself. Cringe Ray. Cringe Ray to the hype train. Yeah. Ray sucks. Ray sucks. Ray sucks. I think Ray actually thought this was going to blow up and go viral and never did. Who's this guy? Let's go. Let's go. Ray train. Ah, yeah. We're doing it. Yeah, baby. This guy's cringe. This guy's probably embarrassed that he did this video. Whoever this guy is. It's probably probably another shitty Astoria comic that Ray's had on. Hey, can you do my podcast? I bet this guy doesn't talk to Ray anymore. Ray train. G-Rob's on the hype train. G-Rob's on the hype train. The Ray train. With this fucking dork. This is when Ray had some confidence. What happened to Ray? This is like when Ray thought he had a future. Ray train. Noodles on the hype train, smoking edibles on the hype train with Louis J. Gomez. Let's go. Look at the wacky hijinks. Ray loves putting hijinks in his videos. Hey, it's Keith Alberstadt, everybody. I know Keith Alberstadt. Keith Alberstadt's the nicest guy in the world. He didn't want to do this. But Ray probably... He's like, dude, it's a music video. It's going to go viral. Keith, you got to be in it. Keith's like, I'll do it. I guess I don't really want to do it, but I'll do it. He's from the South. Ray, train. Who's this dude? Who's Ray got? Ray just likes meeting weird dudes. How many couches has Ray slept on in this video? Getting a text from Alexander Burton. Where were you on Saturday, Alexander? I was there. I did a spot. How come? Get out of here, Ray. We're done. Jesus, Ray. Ray's even annoying in clips. He never goes away. Oh, my God. It's Ozone, motherfuckers. What on earth, Ray? What on earth? Thank you, Ozone. Ozone. Nice. Thank you, buddy. I like when Ozone comes back around, you know? We won't see him for a couple of weeks, and then he's back. Chad and Ray should have a rap battle. No, much like Ray, I listen. Do I know how to rap? No, I'm not bad. I can do it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your mom, dude. Alexander. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I had no clue. Sorry. Thoughts and prayers. Hope she's okay. I was just giving you a hard time. I was looking forward to seeing you, but take care of your family. But yeah, I'm not going to do a rap battle. I'm 49, Ray's 51. Like, what are we doing? A rap battle? I'm not going to play one-on-one against them. A basketball game. It's like, dude, I mean, I'm almost 50. Like, I'm not going to play basketball and get fucking tearing ACL. I beat you, Ray. I beat you. When you're like, well, you did a roast off. I'm like, yeah, I did do that. So what? Rap battles are gay. Unless it's Eminem and 8 Mile. It's not my thing. Right, Gearox? You fucking loser. Your dumb kitchen. Wood paneling kitchen. Let's go.
Giro.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm that motherfucking MC, Sam Crow. You don't want no scandal, you leave it dismantled, and you and your man blow. Damn ho, you can get left there all fucked like Bango.
This guy sucks.
Squashed. Damn track will make you lay flat. Great rap, squashed. Shit. And I fuck your head up like David Lynch. Made for this, fucking up the trash like a fierce rack.
Damn it, Matt, you know better.
The ink, that's a tear tattoo.
Yeah,
boy. Talking about balls.
Stick
On paper, you said I promised this. And it gets ugly a lot because I'm not bitch. My saliva is sick. I'm designed to kill shit.
Motherfucker. We out. That guy sucks. Gearox stinks. Xerox. I still haven't learned your name. Ha ha. Nice podcast, stupid. NPS Live. Chrissy Mayer can eat apples through a fence. Yes, she can. She's the famous Mr. Ed. Xerox. Gearox. G-Rob digs Gearox. He stinks. I'd like to see Ray go up against Gearox. I mean, you imagine no one's going to be watching that. If Ray and Gearox have a fucking rap battle, that's going to get like 31 views live. That's a fact, Jack. Let's go. Let's go. That Gearox should be kissing my ass for playing his video so much. Ozone's the one that hit me to him. I know he would talk shit on me on MLC's chat. And apparently he was always talking shit on me in Melton's Discord, according to my sources. But somebody's showing me his raps. I'm like, this guy sucks. Doodle says, F the pyramids. Yeah, fuck pyramids, man. Fuck them. Gearox's biggest audience ever right here. Fucking Gearox. He even quit rapping. He quit. He bragged that he made almost $4,000 from Fiverr for ghostwriting people's raps. I don't believe him. But his rap game, he made $4,000. Like he probably has a day job now up in Quebec. Gino Bambina's up in Canada. They should hang out. Ozone says that video of Gearox has 5 likes last I looked. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about this guy, Gearox. Jose says, I love Xerox. I don't know. Doodle, cue it up, Toots. We need to get out of here. We got to get out of here. I might be on MLC. I might not. I don't know, but I'm done. That's enough show for today. We don't need to bang it out. Thank you. Thank you for interrupting the Barbie movie to hang out with me, the Z-Man. What did we learn? What did we learn, everybody? What did we learn today on the show? What did we learn? What do we learn? What did we learn? I learned Keanu's Cucks will never be on the hype train. We're doing it. We learned Gino and his dame are dirty rats. Yes, they'll throw you under the bus. They will throw you under the bus. We learned Xerox is what Johnny Crutchers would be without the MS. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. We learned lightning is no joke. Yeah, I almost died today from lightning. Thanks for watching the whole show. We learned Gino and his... Oh, I already read that. I already read that. We learned Chrissy is fed apples very carefully through her crooked mouth. That's right. We learned the Clippers' lives matter. Yes, go support the Clippers. We learned Keanu smokes too much. I learned power might go out here with the thunder that almost took away Chad. Chad away. We learned the thunder almost took out General Mudd. Yes, but I'm a survivor. We learned that Chad stands tall as usual. Yeah. We learned that Chad's content is fresh, new, and inspired and cannot be struck by Frank or Chrissy or Keanu. Look at that baby in the window. We're doing it. Oh, my God. We learned the dresser will be together soon. Let's hope. Come on. We learned my dresser is still in the box. It is. What's in the box? I hope it is fucking, why am I drawing a blank on the actress from... Anyways. I learned Kiki must have mid-box hanging out with so many losers. We learned Joey C will not assemble Chad's dresser. That's not happening. We're never going to meet Joey C over here. I learned that Chad cried after WCW's Bash at the Beach in 1996. I did. It was the worst day of my life. Worst day in the history of the world. Nothing can compare to what happened in 1996. Bash at the Beach. Shout out to all the brave men and women who watched that Bash at the Beach when Hulk Hogan turned. What a sad day in professional wrestling for everybody. Oh my God. And just when you thought the show was over, Ozone just gifted 10 fucking memberships like a fucking G. Holy shit. Damn.
So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
So that puts us at 34 from 1,300. 34 away from 1,300. Honestly, I didn't think we could get that, but I think we can. I think we can get 1,300, and that's far exceeded every goal that I had. So thank you so much, Ozone, for gifting 10. We love it. Whoa! We are doing it, JBs. Hell yeah. Thank Ozone in the chat. They're all happy for her. Everybody got a membership. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Stallion 19's here. Go subscribe to his channel. Send Percy Harvey the link. Who the fuck's Percy Harvey? Harvin. Who's Percy Harvin? Let me pull that up. You guys always pull out these weird things, and I got to look them up. Harvin. Oh, former wide receiver. I got you. Percy Harvin. He must be a Seahawks fan with Mason from Portland. His last team he played for were the Buffalo Bills in 2015 and 16. He's 36. He's a young man. Thanks for the $2. D787 says we learned to got 1,300 soon. Yes, we learned that. It's very soon. I'm looking forward if it happens. But thanks. And D787, you've gifted memberships before, and we appreciate it. You're a part of it. A lot of controversy with ozone right now in this chat room. Send Maurice Claret the link. What's going on with Maurice Claret? Is he in trouble? Is he out of trouble? He's either in trouble or completely clean. He's always all over the fucking map. I've met him before. I met him in Youngstown, Ohio. Friend of a friend knew who he was, and we met up with Maurice Claret. Am I name dropping? Sure. Do people think I'm cool because I don't know. Who cares? I just like to share experiences. Like if I met somebody, I'm going to share it. Okay. It's like, why not? Am I name dropping? Logan Roking, another name drop. I guess I am name dropping Maurice Claret, the former Ohio State running back. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. Am I cool now? Send Dwayne Haskins the link. I've met him too. I met Dwayne Haskins, the principal from Saved by the Bell. I've met him numerous times. He was constantly at Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood. In fact, I met him with Swartzen once. He knew Swartzen. 2 name drops in one. 2 name drops. Logan wrote, because I met a lady from Ohio the other day. Talk about a name drop. You met a lady? All that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. Send Woody Hayes the link. This guy knows this. He loves Ohio State over here. He loves Ohio State. Go Buckeyes, right? Go Buck. My aunt loves the fucking Buckeyes. Fucking loves Ohio State. My Aunt Sharon loves Ohio State. She can't get enough. She watches every fucking game. My ex Natalie does too. Natalie. I'm not going to give out her last name because you guys will go looking for her. She was a cute girl. Anyways, I'm stalling. Let me get the fuck out of here. Send Brian Hoyer the link. Send your aunt the link. Send Natalie the link. Yeah, let's get them on. Natalie. I've known her for, Jesus Christ, forever. We're still friends. We still follow each other. It's all good. Natalie's great. She's doing fine. Everyone's fine. Jim PCL's fine. Spawn's fine. Doodle's fine. We're all fine. MSO's fine. You know who's not fine? Aaron Emholt. There could be revenge porn charges coming soon. Stay tuned. Is this considered revenge porn? I mean, there are like C-cup titties there. Looks like I'm in trouble. Oh no! Somebody call Tampa PD on me. I'm going down. Fuck!
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl. Kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.